What do I use for music? So, I used FL Studio for so many years. I've tried to switch to Ableton, and I can't do it. I've tried to switch to Bitwig, and I can't do it. The problem is, I feel like I could do it if I just committed, right? But it feels like I'm losing so much time when I don't know where everything is. Do you know what I mean? It's like if your whole life you use Clip Studio Paint, and then all of a sudden, oh no, it's like if you use Critter, right? You use Critter your entire life, and then all of a sudden you are able to afford Clip Studio Paint. But then your brain is like, well, everything's kind of a little different. I'm just going to open Critter because I'm used to it. Like, I know where everything is. I know how to do it fast. I know how to, like, do all these things. I don't have to worry about it. Even though Clip Studio Paint has probably got a lot more features than Critter. You know what I mean? It's just like that. Like, FL Studio is so fucking annoying. Particularly with its routing. The audio routing is so shit in FL Studio. It's so bad. It takes so much time. I hate it. But I'm used to it, and it is what it is. Everything else I'm used to, so. Whatever. You know what Critter is? Of course I know what Critter is. Critter, Fire Alpaca. Come on now. Come on now. Yo, where's my Fire Alpaca users here? Where are they? Come on now. Photoshop? Okay, but that's not underrated. Fire Alpaca, though. That shit was underrated. Where's my Paint Tool Psy users at? That's not underrated. Everyone used that. Ibis Paint? God. Also, yeah, I have tried Logic, but the thing is, I don't like working on a Mac. So, mainly because I like to use... Like, I have all my VSTs on my PC, and reinstalling and then using the licenses again and all this stuff is just so... Oh, it's so long. Can't be bothered. You tried Reaper? Yeah, I've tried Reaper one time, and I actually think if I stayed on it for more than 5 minutes, I would be hurt. I would hurt myself in-game. That shit is us. That is... Bro, if you enjoy using Reaper, you like abusing yourself. I'm sorry. You know what? You're probably a dirty little masochist who loves being tied up and whipped. I'm sorry to say it. If you are a Reaper enjoyer, you are probably the kinkiest motherfucker I know. Okay? You're like an exhibitionist or something. I don't know. Been producing music that I think genuinely sounds good on GarageBand on my phone, and now I have a DAW and a copy of Ableton. It makes no sense to me. Oh, no. If you are used to GarageBand, then use Logic. In my opinion, Logic is like basically GarageBand 2.0. It's very similar. You just, like, the layout is quite similar. The way you go about doing stuff is very similar. I would say Logic is the next step, in my opinion. If you're like a GarageBand user. You know a guy who uses Reaper? I do. But I'm gonna say Reaper fucking, bruh. Been using Reaper 14 years, I feel called out. Okay, but I can make fun of myself too, okay? Reaper is for people who love being whipped with, like, while tied up in red rope. People who use FL Studio are cringe Zoomers who think they're gonna make it. Oh, no. Yeah. Honestly, that's just the truth, though. Is what it is. People who use FL Studio are usually, like, people who put a fucking hi-hat pattern and then, like, a four kicks and an 808, and they call it a beat. And then they just, like, change the BPM and change one of the hi-hats, and that's a beat. And then if they want to get extra spicy, they get a, they get, like, a fucking synth that sounds dark, like a dark-sounding synth, and they make it go, do, 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 do. Meanwhile, in the background, you hear like boom, 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 with a That's literally like, bruh. Fuck you, bro. Check out my beat and it's just loops and oscillators, exactly. Everyone says to use Logic because they use GarageBand. Yeah, exactly. You should. Logic is the best step up from GarageBand. It's literally GarageBand 2.0. It sounds generic. Pretty much. I would say it's because that, like, FL Studio is so easy to pick up compared to anything else, right? Like, because of the pattern, the sequencer, it's very easy to, like, make a beat. And because a lot of rap, like, instrumentals are quite simple, you know, a lot of times, rap songs, they are very reliant on the rapper, you know? It's not the beat, usually, that is the hardest. So, obviously, that's not the rule. Like, there are very good rap beats out there, but mostly, a lot of the instrumentals are kind of simple. So, when someone is able to make something simple, you know, they just keep doing it. I remember I had to try and learn Pro Tools in uni. Oh, God. I did not like using it, so I understand how you feel about trying to move to a different door. Okay, but moving to Pro Tools is that... Bro, anyone would have a horrible time doing that. Bruh. I swear to God, the people who say that they use Pro Tools to do their vocals because it is better workflow are so full of shit. I'm sorry. I am so sorry.